Hello everybody, my name is Elenator and welcome back to Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld episodes 375. We have this ice castle to work on. Don't know how much it's going to end up looking like a castle, but I sort of have this image in my mind where each of the different circular bits end up being different sizes, with of course the central one being the tallest. Don't know how I'll design it, but that's alright. Where did I say I wanted the front door? I think I was going to put it on this back side here. Knock knock. Alright, so let's think. So if we need access to each of the different areas, making sure I have my Silk Touch pickaxe in use. Alright, there we go. So with all of this established, I'll probably get rid of these torches real fast. I don't know how I'll light up the inside. I can put torches. Yes, I can. Cool. Hooray for packed ice for being torch repellent. Alrighty, so I want to work on the central tower, since I think that'll be the tallest. And, or since it will be the tallest, I want to get this up and going. Sort of have this, like, almost Disney Castle style design within my brain. I don't know how much it's going to look like that. In fact, not at all, because this is more of a rounder shape compared to being more spread out. Yeah, we'll make this fair amount tall, and I think that one could probably... well, that's going up, so I'll just ignore that for now. And then I'll make sort of, to the best of my ability, little cones. If I could end off with cones up top, then I know I've succeeded. I wonder, can anything spawn on top of ice? Either type? I feel like the answer... Oh, wait, hold on. I already know the answer for packed ice. Packed ice is an absolute yes. I need to fix the nether pathway. I need to put slabs down. Good news. I acquired so much cobblestone. You know what? We're gonna, after this, since I don't think this will take long, we're gonna grab a crafting table and slabs. And we are going to work on putting slabs down across the pathway, across the ice highway in the nether. I don't know how far we'll get, but we're going to take a crafting table because I have all those shulker boxes of cobblestone. That's what we'll be doing. I'll need to make sure I don't use all my packed ice because I'll need some to fix the thingy. I also don't know how I'm going to go up and down this, since this is going to feel a little odd, but that's alright, I suppose. Maybe I'll have the internal design work be the... Go on. I'll have the internal design work be the regular ice. Alright, and I think maybe 2 more blocks. You know, I really don't know how tall this needs to be, and I still have a lot of ice. Maybe I'll go a little more. Howdy Zeb, welcome back. And that reminds me, I need to make a comment for myself for when the stream is over. Alright. Got stuff to do after this. It is indeed Friday. The last day of 1.12.2. Oh boy. Alright, so I wonder if I can sort of make this circular in the midsection. Otherwise, if I go from here, it's probably not going to look good. So if I want to make a circle, I'll have to go inward. It's especially sad at the loss of optimization because I've been enjoying Optifine in 1.12.2, and that's not going to happen anymore. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have another 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop, It will have to be 5. Alright, so what we're gonna do... The problem is, I don't expect the mods to be updated for all the pre-release versions. Since I was gonna spend a week plus on 1.12.2, I was gonna take advantage of it for all 6 streams, whereas most other versions, I only enjoy them for the one day. Alright, maybe I should bring it back. Nah, we'll keep it forward. Okay, so this is 5. And that means this one goes here. And then I have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll fill in the extra corners. Optifine might have a pre-release version available. 1, 2, 3, 5. Last block. I don't remember. I was looking on Optifine a little while back. Alright, here we go. So here's our circle. That's not very circular, but that's okay. You say as of recently, but it feels like Optifine's been falling off since 1.13. Alright, I don't know yet how I'll fill this in, except I think, what if I bring this upward? Yeah, I have an idea. So what if all of this goes up by 1? And then this is 2. Aha! So this will give me a little extra space to build upward. And so now, this one gets brought in. I'm terrible at making circles in Minecraft by myself, and I'm also even worse at trying to make cones of sorts. But I have this image in my mind that I'm hopefully gonna pull off. I'm making an ice castle. I'm surprised you used Optifine up until 1.19 or 20, because I think to myself it natively has compatibility issues with modern day performance mods and Fabric. Alright, so I think perhaps bring all of this up by 1. This one goes by 2. There's an entire mod pack I put together for 1.17 that uses a lot of Optifine replacements. Or was it 1.21? I think it was 1.17. Using it on my population Zelinator world. Alright, so what I'll do is probably... I need to get this to there and make it look decent. I'm thinking... Oh, I add the trim first. Oopsies. Oh no, I needed that. So I bring that together first. Oh, I don't know if I can make this. Yeah. Oops. Alright, let's try again. Yeah. There we go. And then I need to make sure that there are no other holes around here. Nope, so it's just this side. So now... That's up. And then I think I might just do this. I want to go down and pick up that ice. I don't want it to despawn. But I'm close to being done here. So, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It blends together enough. Alright, so where did that ice fall? Because if I get sleep, then that'll reset the timer. The downloads page URL changed. That's unfortunate. Oh, there it is. Boop. Alright, let's sleep, because or else bad things are going to spawn up there. Alright. So we're getting there. The central tower's almost done. Not sure how I feel about that top part, though. That one right there, I might shave it a little bit. Make the sides flatter. Because if I bring that down and that one down, that'll help keep the overall look. But now I need a block that's not packed ice to stand out How about I get dirt? In fact, yeah, let's go get dirt and more packed ice. Since I'll build the whole thing out of packed ice, and then I'll add the details after. Getting the overall shape is going to be the hard part, but then once the shape is in place, it'll be easier to apply a pattern. Yoink. Those are my leaves. Keep going to that. Probably don't need too much dirt, but I'll keep an extra slot anyway. Oh yeah, speaking of dirt, I now have all those shulker boxes. Hooray. You received a package. Do you not receive packages all too often? I don't order very much. Nom nom nom. Howdy, Koski, welcome back. Yawn. Howdy, Hunter, as well, welcome back. Wow, it's so much nicer not having that wall here. Arduino hardware, that's pretty cool. Alright, so what we're doing, plop that one, and then this. This is all gonna fall. Then that one goes up, and then that goes down. One more there. Just kidding. That looks better. Probably. Well, it's an improvement. So how about I drop this side as well, since they're both kind of the same. And it would look lopsided. Oh wait, maybe only up to here. Yeah, there we go. Well, it's not going to matter since I'll be building up that pillar down there anyway. Alright, so yeah, if I'm doing the 2, 1, 2, then that means, logically, this one should go up by 1 as well. Think I can pick this up? Hooray. Moving around up here is not very easy since it's all ice. Slipping and sliding. Can't remember the last time I've gone down a slip and slide. It's been many, many years. Alright, so now we go up 2. If I'm doing this right. Probably. Howdy, Olivia. Welcome back to the stream. First, I was gonna say, who's Olivia? And then I realized, oh, my viewer. Howdy. Alright, how do I want to do this? Because now I've kind of moved away from the circle. Oops. If I want to make this look circular, I'll kind of have to just do it like this. It's not a nice pyramid, it's a nice castle. This does not at all look like a pyramid. Oop. Oh, wait, hold on, is this not right? Oh, just kidding, hold on, it is right. But I was missing the corner. There we go. Can't get much more detailed with the circles than this. Yeah, hold on, let's see. So, bring all this up again times 2. So all of this goes up, probably. Maybe it should be like that. No, because if I do it like that, then I'll have to drop down the corners or something. Oop, no. Let's try not to lose any ice while we're up here. Oh wait, nice, finished. I just have to do very top. Hello, howdy to you as well. Lots of people on a Friday. It's very uncommon for people to show up on Fridays. Boop. Alright, let's think. How's this looking? And ta-da! That looks alright. Looks a little square right there, though. Maybe I should drop those down. Drop down the corners. Because I thought about it, but then I didn't know how it would look. Either bring those down, or if I were to push up on the sides, so that way it doesn't feel as low. The shape itself is not that bad, though. Because trust me, I've done worse in the past. I need to see how it looks from this side, though. Looks a little flat right there. That should be brought up. I don't know if I'll go through and clean out the ice that doesn't need to be, or the ice that's not visible on the outside. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see if I can fix the squared corners up here. Because this part, this looks a little odd. It will look nicer once I have the other stuff done. This is just the central pillar spire thing. We're gonna get the other 2 better. Sorry, the other 4. Hopefully. Because I plan on having each of the towers being of a different size. I just need... Ah, come on, invisible block. Let's not do this. Now it kind of looks like soft serve. Looks like a soft serve ice cream. Oh, close enough. Alrighty. So, now for number 2. I'll probably have this one be on the taller side. Whoops. Because this is kind of the front, even though the entrance is sort of on the other side. I'll just need to see how I can make this circular as well. Oopsies. Oopsies. Alright, hold on. Let me head down real fast and acquire that dirt. Once I find my pillar again. No ice left behind. Oh, it's starting to get dark down here. Maybe I will put these torches back. I'll figure out the lighting later. Hopefully this is bright enough. Famous last words. I don't have a 3D printer. It'd be cool to have one, but I'd feel like I'd only use it for a few things and then call it a day. Let it sit there for years. Oh wait, hold up here. If this is gonna be the top part, then this is where, right about where we end off. I'm not satisfied with that because it's forward biased, and I don't want that. There we go, that blends a little better. I've said before, if I got a 3D printer, what I'd start making is little Zelanator figures. I would totally sell those, because they'd be unique. Alright, so with that one way up there, I'll make this one shorter. Hopefully. Or, you know what, no, I have a better idea. I'm gonna make the whole thing lopsided. I was planning on having the central one be the tallest, but now that I think about it, this right here is nearly the same size as the center one. What if I made this one the tallest? Don't worry, I have a plan, and I'm hoping it'll look better from the front side, which will be there, is where I put the front door. This almost reminds me, hold on, what is it? Oh, oh no, that's not true, never mind. I was gonna say the Lich Tower from Twilight Forest, and then I remembered it has stuff branching out, and I don't know how much effort I want to put into that. I also think it starts smaller at the bottom, then gets wider as it goes to the top. I haven't played Twilight Forest in a very long time. Last time was Pycraft Syndicate Season 4. Alright, let's see if I can get this one together. And I'll probably redo the top part for the shorter pillar, because if each one is meant to be separate, then the midpoint would really be in the middle and not off towards the side where it kind of points inward. The shape is in my head, I just need to pull it off on this resolution. If I was working with something twice the size, it'd be easier to work with what I'm imagining. Oops. Pretty soon here I'll need to start making this one circular as well. This is a great view. There's a lot of stuff you could see from here. You can peer into the void at this distance. Wait, can you see my house from here? Good if the render distance was far enough. I see my Steve racing track over there. I still have the ice, right? Oh yeah, I still have plenty. Alrighty, so this is where I start making a circle. Step 1 is to make a circle inside here using the minimal space I have. Which means this one's gonna have to be cut real short. Maybe I should start out with a square and then round the corners from there. Or is this just straight up gonna be a 4x4x4 minus the corners? Yep, there we go. I'll fill in the missing sections after this. Wait, hold on, go up and then the middle. Howdy, James, welcome back. Alright, progress. I say frequently, even though progress is minimal. Well, we made it. You made it from where the fog. There's no more fog for being below sea level. Is that still around in modern Minecraft? Do they still have the sky turn black when you're below sea level? Is that still a thing in 1.21? And then bump that up. I should probably curve this. Hold on. I'm unsatisfied with the shape. In fact, because that one looks better for what I'm going for. I think my problem is I ended up designing this on an even number. So if that's still the top part, then I'll need to shave all of this down. Probably not that one. If it's not around in modern Minecraft, then hooray. Wonder if they changed it in 1.18. Alright, so I'll need to bring all of this in. How about I just start plopping down a bunch of ice? And then, as a proper sculptor, start removing the unnecessary blocks. Oh, is there missing ice already? Yep. The Invisa ice. Been bothering me since I first started picking it up. Now this just feels lopsided. I need to bring all of this upward. So this is all by 2s. There's a lot of math involved, but the problem is math doesn't solve all the problems because there's a lot of based on look. Because the math could say one thing, well then you take a step back and look at it and you think, that feels off. It's like music. You could use math to generate music, but then it'll feel like it's missing something. Alright, we're almost there. Because I think now my last step is to bring all of this up. The entire podium here. There we go. I think. Famous last words. That's a little closer to the shape I wanted, but now this part right here is not as steep of an angle as what I was hoping to achieve. So to change that, I'll need to bring some of this down. I don't think I'll ever get this perfect because it ended up being a weird shape. There we go. That one feels more like a larger scale of this, kind of. Alright, let's see. How much ice did I drop down here? I feel like I've lost a bunch. A Chewy! That was my only pillar, right? Yes, because I'm back at 28 dirt. Oh, hello. Peekaboo, I see you. There we go. We got the nice clean inside for this one. And then we have the messy inside for that one. We'll see when I optimize and clean out everything I don't need up there. Because now I know I have a lot of extra blocks. There we go. That feels a little bit nicer. Yeah, I'm gonna redo this one. So what I was talking about was this point goes boop, and I don't want it to go boop. I want it to go boop there. Except now, this one feels a little low. I should say this one needs to be low. So then all of this comes down. Oops. I'm okay, says Captain Man. I think that's an improvement other than this one right here. That goes straight up, and then the point shifts over a block. Well, either way, it's turn of nighttime, we'll catch Urzies, and then we'll go from there. Minecraft Live for spring, it's probably gonna be towards the end of spring. You gotta remember, spring hasn't even started yet. We still have 3 more weeks. Come on. Eyes turn red, you can go to bed. Except there's a building in my way. And a Chewy. Is there a planned date for the spring update? I need to make sure to get rid of both these pillars. Alright, perhaps I could move this whole thing over a block, or just let it sit here, which is the more likely thing. Otherwise, if I wanted to move it over, that would go up. And that would be there. I'll pick that dirt up soon. Oop, can't reach. There we go. Alright, let's see. Now how do I feel about this shape? I feel better about that. Although, I think that needs to be brought down. The small details. Alright, close enough. I don't think I'll get any better than this. Really, dirt? Come on. Alright, now I feel better about that. So I'm gonna have that one be the shortest, and if that one's the tallest, then logically, this one right here needs to be between the top one and the first one, but enough space to make sure that this one is still taller than that one. Probably should have checked how high up it goes. About 11 blocks. And then this one... $30. Alright, so yeah, that if this one's around 30, this one would need to be about 20 to 25. And so then that one would be around 15 to 17. Alright, we have the numbers. Let's get building. I feel like this was going to be a bit of a challenge to try to round out since it's very offset. Oh well. One thing at a time. Oh, I'm gonna have to steal some of that angle. Alright, so if that one's there, with the middle one being a little taller than that, then this one just has to be maybe up to here, and then I'll start curving it out, and that will provide me the shape I'm looking for. Alright, how to make this one rounder, because this is very lopsided. I can do something like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll start out with a 4x4 square and then see how that connects. Oops, except that's gonna have to connect there. So then if this is all where the curve's gonna be, let me get rid of the corners real fast. The only problem is I'm probably gonna regret this again, like when I was working on the even numbers for the previous one. When you break the ice too fast and the game can't keep up. Alright, so from here, how will my dedicated corner be? How about I just fill all this in real fast, then shave it down again? I think that one's good enough. I feel like I did that pretty well first try, other than this needs to be brought down. And this needs to be brought down. Alright, I think we're set. Where's my dirt? Where's my dirt pillar? Geronimo. Nope. Double nope. Ready for this? And hold up. Hiya! Thank you for the XP. Alright, how's that looking? Ended up not being as tall as I wanted it to be, but that's alright. I just need to make sure that the last tower is between that height and that one. Alright, a buzz. We're gonna check real fast that's important. It is indeed not. So, looks like I need to end off right around there. So that's between the first and second 2-block tall tier. Alright, that should be alright. Make that taller than where it needs to be to increase visibility. It was all active earlier. Things went quiet again. I'm getting hungry. I'll need to heal up. Let's finish the row here. Nom 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 nom. Sun's already going down soon. That's unfortunate. So if that's already the top part, let me add just a little bit more. This will be the last row, and then I'll bring it inward. This one's going to be really hard to find the midsection, because I think I'm going to have to design half a circle, and then I'll get the other half as I go up. Because if I start right around here, then what I'll need to do is say, how about bring that with 1 block over. No, hold on. I think this is gotta be 5 by 5 minus the corners. So that's 3, 3, 3. So then that goes there. So I'll need to do something with this section, but that'll be alright. Start by dropping this. Alright, I have the beginning. Of what I need. Oops. I'll have to pick that up. Oh, in fact, let me just raise that real fast. Howdy howdy. What I'm currently up to is building some sort of ice castle. It's going pretty good. I'm nearing the end here. I'm pretty sure that this time it should look much more like a castle. As before, it felt improper. And so now let me just bring this down. Oops. Alright, so it's pretty good other than I have those 3 blocks right there. And I think it might work better as 2 by 2 or 2 2 2. Oops. Alright, so all of this has to drop. There we go. That feels a little more balanced in its design. I think that might be the end. I'll just pick up the dirt. We'll go inside, get any ice that has fallen. Then we'll call it a day. Which means we'll be stocking up on cobblestone, then heading to the nether. Just making sure there's no other dark spots around. I think we're all set. Hooray! Alright, let's see. How is it looking? That short pillar ended up being really short compared to the others. It could go up a couple of blocks, but I don't feel like adding on to it. Because other than that, I think I'm satisfied with the look, other than it ended up turning out to be a little more blobular than what I wanted. You know what I could do if I wanted? I could add additional smaller pillars around here, because this whole design ended up being a lot taller than what I anticipated. It was also originally supposed to be tallest in the middle. And then I decided, how about I go around? Make it interesting. Go around from tallest to shortest. I guess it looks better from this side, other than that pillar is indeed quite tall. So the question is, how do I design this? Let's go get some ice. In fact, here, let's be smart about this. I'll take that zombie flesh. I could sell it to a villager. Get some rubies out of him. So what we're gonna do real fast is drop down some torches up here. Normally I like doing this during the daytime, or sorry, during the nighttime, but I just slept and didn't want to deal with sleeping again, or wait around until it's time to sleep. So we're gonna make sure this is all completed. You know what'd be smart though? It would be wise to have a way to access the roof from the inside. And I cannot fall off again because I do not have the dirt. We're going to hope that all the torches I place up here are going to keep it bright enough. We're going to hope it's good enough through 1.17, but I'm sure once we hit 1.18 it'll be fine. Due to the lighting changes and mob spawning. Maybe I should put a torch on each of these. Each of the tallest points. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have put regular ice on the top of all these. The only problem is if I use regular ice, and if something were to cause the ice to melt, then I'd have water flowing down the whole ice castle. That's not particularly what I hope to achieve. Now what I could do if I also wanted, because of how tall these are, if I really wanted, I could probably square out the whole bottom section, and from there make it look like a square type of castle up until a certain point. But we'll see. Alright, I think I'm all set. Let's get rid of all the dirt. I already cleaned up the inside, right? Not removing any extra blocks. I think I'll avoid that since the amount of time it would take is going to be more time spent than when I was first trying to get the shape. It only seems weird mob spawning in light level of 0 because for 12 years, that's not true, mob spawning in 2010's changed. So for 11 years, mobs spawned around the mid-range and lower. Because there's got to be an entire generation of people who only know mobs spawning in light level of 0. That was almost 4 years ago now. Or was it over 3? 2021. I think December 2021 was 1.18. Alright, here we go. So yeah, with all... Oh wait, hold on. I say all the packed ice, but I don't know how much more packed ice I have. Let me go back. If you've been playing a game for more than a decade, and it's only 15 years old, you're playing for 2/3 the time. 2/3 of its entire lifetime. Plus, 10 years is also relatively a long time. It tends to equate to more than 10% of an average human's lifespan. November! I was thinking December, I guess it was the end of November. Alrighty. How did I end up with more dirt than I started with? I had 28. Where did the extra blocks come from? Did I do compulsive terrain smoothing without even thinking about it? Well, here, I guess I'll hold on to that, since I'll still need it. I still have some packed ice, and I still have all this regular ice. I don't know how much of this I'll use, but I'll hold on to it for design work. I want to add windows. So we'll be plopping a few of these in. These will count, especially because they are even more transparent than the vanilla texture. Alright, where's some of that zombie flesh? Oh, I didn't realize how many slime balls I acquired. That's what happens when you use looting on slime balls, or on slimes, and they give you slime balls. Man, all my iron golems, what are y'all doing here? It'd be nice if they didn't get stuck places. And how did this one end up on this side of the wall? Where did he come from? That's not cool. I can understand how these guys got in here. They climbed on top of my fire hydrant and then got in. One day I'll convince them to get out. I say one day for a lot of stuff, but today's the day that I work on the total upgrade to 1.13 cents. Well, I'm out of time pretty much. So it has to happen. Well, you know what I could do? I could try getting the diameter of this and attempting some sort of circular design that encompasses it entirely. Let's do some math, shall we? 18 blocks by 22, 18 by 22. So it's a little lopsided. Howdy Zeta, I've been using iron golems to minimize the amount of interactions I have with slime. I need to place down more though, and I also need to recover the ones that end up in places that they shouldn't be in. Oh, you know what I could do? I could just make this easy on myself and make a giant octagon. Alright, so we'll start here. I'll start out with a square, then bring in the corners. So we're looking at 1, 2. That's 21 right there. Probably, if I add the 2 there, then I'll bring up this one. There we go. So then this one is 1. There's 22. Oh, there's a mountain here in the way. Or I should say a little hill. I'm probably going to need to whip out my pickaxe and start diggy hole. Or this is where I design the diagonal. Because otherwise, if I want each side to be the same, then let me start carving this out. Problem is, I don't have a lot of space on this end, which means if I had here, if this was my first block. No, that's not true. I could do it here. At you. So if this was here, 1, 2. So let's see, how many blocks do I dig up? 5. So that brings this to be 6 blocks in total. Yes. Alright, so then 1. Oops, not that one. Then same thing on this end. Getting a little low on space here. And so, where is the very corner? So the block has to go up to here. So close. Almost makes it to the edge here. So yeah, I think I'll carve up this side a little later. I'll place the ice first. I need to free up the inventory slots. Oh, you know what? I just realized it's nighttime. How about we catch some Z's, reset the weather timer. Take a look up there. Everything seems nice and bright. So I don't think I need to worry about bad guys spawning. Hopefully this will provide enough inventory space to acquire all the dirt and stone I'll be getting. Because I want to shave this down back to around here. Except, oh boy, we've already hit the stone layer. Better make sure real fast, see if there's any floating blocks around here. They like to hide. Aha, here's one. Any other invisible blocks? Nope. Coolio. I think I might leave that coal. I don't have the space for it right now, because that's yet another inventory slot I'd have to dedicate. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't prepare for my entrance. Hold on, where is it? It's on this side, right? I think I broke a torch there. Oop. I don't know what I'll do with the floor. I think I'll just leave it as grass for now. Well, currently it's dirt, but it'll turn to grass eventually. There we go. Alright, so... Alright, cool. Get over here. Enter the inventory. I think I heard the printer going. Someone might be printing something. And... Yep, nice full inventory. I heard a buzz. Think that's important? I heard someone telling me that they're printing something. Nope, not important. Oh. There we go. How does this look? I think it's pretty good. Over here is looking a little bit steep, though. I'll shave that down some more as well. And I think I'm also going to say goodbye to all of you real fast. I don't think I need you anymore. Oops, except now I'm getting real low on space. Alright, here's what we'll do. Fill this in real fast. But I still need to shave that down. Get the stone. There we go. Now I think I feel more satisfied with the current look of this. Let me just make sure that there's nothing else sitting around here. Does it all fit in my inventory? Oh, one block did not. I guess that's that. Alright, cool. Hooray! Now that looks a little more natural. Even though I know the 2D terrain, 2D noise terrain, is as natural as you can get back in Classic and in Dev. Alright, cool. So now, we're gonna build this up. Probably just a couple more blocks. That should be tall enough to make do with it. And I hope this is the only side that doesn't have direct acquisition. It's not together with the wall here. Oh, nope, never mind. So we got this one. Those two sides are all together. Then I need these two. I guess there's three, it's an octagon. The diagonal counts as a different side. I think it's a rather offset octagon. If I wanted all 8 of the sides to look better, I would need to have expanded a little farther away. But with the amount of packed ice I currently have, I wanted to minimize that. And so I included the walls as part of the outer edge. There we go. And now I feel like going for a little more of a classic castle look, which means, let me bring this down real fast. So what I mean by that is, if I had, say, boop, good old Minecraft castles. These have a term. Can't remember what they're called. I'll just call them little stumps. The little stumps that go around... Oops. I don't have an exit point. The little stumps that go around the castle here. And I think we're going to end up having this be another door. Because now this takes up a lot of space. It would be wise to go all the way through. I'll start over here because I don't know how to handle this one. Alright, there you go. That works. Ta-da! There we go. Hooray! I've won. Let me just clean up my dirt, and then I'll call it complete. Other than there really isn't any decoration on the inside. I can't put ice in this bottom area because that will for sure melt. But I should be able to put ice within the towers themselves. Thing is, how do I want to handle this? It needs to be high enough off the ground where the torches aren't going to melt it. I don't know, because I could just call it. We've already been working on this for an hour. I guess I could have my ice castle be a packed ice castle. Oh, hold on. You know, let me verify, because the floor wouldn't be an ice castle with a grass floor. You know, here, I'll leave the outside area as grass, only the inner section. There we go, torch optimization. Alright, so, I need all of this gone. Which means I think I'll move the torches in here from the floor to the walls. Which will also help me verify whether or not I will have availability of putting torches on the walls. Because if the torches are on the walls, then I cannot have regular ice near it. This is one of those, I wish there was a way to make ice permanent sort of thing. Because it would be cool to have regular ice, but I'm looking at this and the challenge is of making sure that it's bright enough within current versions and not have to wait till 1.18. A little bit on the higher end. And how about I be smart and move the torches there? Oops. There we go. Alright. Time to eat away at all that packed ice. Hopefully I don't need to make any more packed ice highways after this. But we shall see. I'll take that dirt since I have the space now. I could always use glass instead of ice for windows. Well, does that really count? Depends on if you consider windows as part of the primary structure or not. I'd have to disagree. I feel like they are not included. They're the bonus content, as the structure itself can still be complete, whether or not they are there. I see nighttime. Oops. See nighttime approaching, though. Alright, there. How many times do I say, there we go? I feel like I say it quite a lot. The words of Zelinator. The phrases I repeat frequently. Well, one thing's for sure, this is cool and all, because it's made out of ice. But oops. Terrible puns every day. Well, I will say navigating is not the easiest, since I like to go wee and slide around a lot. Hold on, can I? Huzzah. I remember people made old hockey maps and similar other sports stuff using ice on the floor. Bowling. Bowling was another one. Hold on, let me see. Will this work? Hey-ya. Not very far, but yeah, I remember various mini games and whatnot that utilized ice in the floor to move items around. Since I got the walls up, it got dark out here. Let me make sure that it's all properly lit. Alright, I think so. I think now I'm calling it complete. For sure this time. No ice included. Okay, I will say, hold on, just kidding. It's a little dark up there. Yeah, hold on. It's almost complete. Oh, look, there's a green bean. He probably spawned up here. Maybe I'll put a torch every other stub, as I've been calling them. Or stump. Whatever, not important. Oops. That should keep the bad guys away. Should be in the keyword. Because one got in. Except that was an oversight. Alright, peekaboo, I see you. Achoo! Knockback and fire aspect. Go, go, go. Yeah. Thank you for your sulfur. I'm getting real low on torches. Oop. Oh no, just kidding. I still have another 2 stacks after this. For some reason, I was thinking I only had another stack. Alright, all set. So now, at long last, we could sleep and examine our little ice castle and cross it off the bounty board, which is surprisingly... It surprisingly has a lot less items on there that are currently in progress than I thought. I guess I really have been powering through a lot of the bounty board here on part 4. Good job, me, of the past few months. Speaking of past few months, this is really the 95th episode since part 4 started. Wow, has it really been that long? Yeah, ta-da! It does look rather plain since it's all ice. I could have made it more interesting if I really wanted to put the effort in. But I'll just leave it as is. It's got plenty of torches to prevent bad guys from spawning. And it's not super small. Don't know how much it's really a castle though. Feels more like a fortress. Alright, let's go update the bounty board. Since this is now complete, I could cross Ice Castle off the list. Boop. Iron Golems, doing the job. I think I should also remember to put more signs down here. I don't currently have any additional ideas, but I think having other signs prepared. Alright, let's see. Where did I put Ice Castle? Here it is. In progress is now completed. Ta-da! So let's see. How many things are marked as in progress? 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that it? 7 things? Wow, that's not a lot. I really have been getting through most of this. And I'm pretty sure they're bigger stuff, like, yeah, the observatory and the rad facility. Those are definitely up there on the size. I really should keep working on the rad facility over there. Because if I do want to include my proper test chambers, it would make sense that it had a practical and a visual look to it. Alright, let me clean out my inventory. I have all this stuff. Let's see, do I want to go to the end and repair my pickaxes? Part of me does before I start working on the next project. Next project meaning place down cobblestone in the nether. Place down the slabs, I should say. We could probably do that along the way. So let me put away all this dirt that I now have. As the dirt continues. Maybe I should make a stone shulker box. Nah, that's alright, I'll wait. I'll wait until it starts getting more full. Boop. Yep. Hopefully I don't have to place down any more packed ice soon. Here, let me grab some of that though, because I will need it for building. Alright, the sulfur can go away. Thankfully I don't have to spend too much time in the Enderman farm. Alright, so what we are gonna take with us is all 4 of these cobblestone shulker boxes, plus an inventory of cobblestone. Mostly here. I'll put the inventory of cobblestone in here. And then I'll need a crafting table and the ender chest. And I'll make sure my soak touch pickaxe is in use. This is the one we'll be needing. Hopefully I can get at least most of this done today. So that way I will not have to worry about it. And I have a plan. I'll just need to make sure that it doesn't cause any harm to me. Ender chest, bed, packed ice. Alright, we should be all good. Oh no! No, another iron golem has fallen. In the same area. Oh man, hold on. We're gonna have to make another iron golem shrine. Because we got the first one over there. Then we have another one right here. Here, I'll leave the poppy to know exactly. It was on that block, I believe. Man, what is going on? Like, why this area? Alright, so let's see. I'll need a flower pot. A flower pot, a chest, some iron blocks. This one only dropped 1 flower. The first iron golem dropped 2. Yeah, I'll grab some stone, a flower pot, and a chest. Well, that's unfortunate. If it's happened twice now, there's a good chance it's happened more times, and I haven't seen it. But my iron golems, they're not doing good, and I don't have a way to know what their health is at. I need like 5 blocks, I think. I need to remember this iron is what fell. And then stone. I'll just take half a stack. Even though I know I don't need that much. Alrighty, so this one, I'm thinking of facing this way. So if I put the chest there. Alright, so in fact here, hold on, if I want this to be balanced, how about I put the chest there? So then, no, hold on, I'll move it back one. So, oops, I didn't have the flower pot. Yeah, the chest will go there with the 3 items on the inside. Howdy Vin, welcome back. Alright, so the floor is gonna be stone. Most of it. Because that one's an iron block. Oops. Iron, oops. Oops, part 2. And I think that's that. So I'll just need to come back here with a flower pot. I don't know how many I have. Let me verify. Well, good news is you have another 45 minutes left of today. I was assuming I don't feel like going any longer. Probably not, because I could finish on my own dime. Man, if these iron golems keep dying, I'm gonna need more flower pots. And boop. Oops. That was supposed to be stone. There we go. Let me bring that back a little bit. Yeah, I don't know where these bad guys are popping up from. Something's taking out the iron golems. You know, now we have 2 iron golem shrines. That's not what I wanted to do today. Maybe I should mass produce my iron golems again. If I had more in this one area, each individual iron golem would be less likely to die, because then I would have multiple going after the bad guys. So I can put away the dirt and the stone. So ender chest, packed ice, boat, minecart bed. I could put away the slime ball. I have the cobblestone in the ender chest. Crafting table, that's right, I was gonna bring the crafting table on me. Yeah, I'll need to verify, because I have a plan with the slabs. That would be a great big benefit. I just don't know if it's going to work. Because where I want to put the slabs very well could cause suffocation damage. Man, I think I missed the crafting tables. Oop. Alright, we're all set. Now that the iron golem has been properly taken care of. Oh wait, hold up. Ding. Clap, clap. I don't remember if that's what I said last time. Hopefully I'll remember in the future, because if it happened twice within just a few weeks, there's a chance of it happening again in the future, unfortunately. Oh well. Oh, in fact, here, let me be smart about this. What we'll do is we're going to sleep at the stronghold and leave the bed there. Because hopefully, what'll happen is, whoop, it will keep my spawn point there. And so that way, I can respawn right next to another portal. Doop. Mad dash, running. Alright, hopefully there are no bad guys around here. So yeah, we're gonna leave this right here temporarily. Catch some Z's, reset the spawn point. So that way when we pop out of the end, we're right back here. So then I could just jump back into the portal again. Jump back into the nether portal. As we are gonna visit the Enderman farm real quick before going back. And Hadoop. Wee! Said the little piggy all the way home. Do 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 do. Hopefully this goes by rather quickly. There it is. See, as soon as I say something, ta-da! Alright, this will go by fast. And let me get that other sword. Hold up. No need to repair my armor, just the tools. I'll need to make sure I bring both pickaxes up to speed. I just like keeping my stuff all nice and prepared. And that is loud. Again. Alright, should be quieter now. I want XP. Go to the pickaxe. I believe in you. There's one. That a little cough sprout up. Yeah. I want to get through the pickaxes first because I know the shovel's going to take the longest. Oop. Yeah. You know what I should have done? Should have brought the spawner. I've been saying that every time I've been coming over here, but this would have been a great time. But while I'm in the area real fast, I want to see how we're doing with ender pearls. Oh wait, here's the chest. Yeah, they really do like teleporting over there, but I would have to put water on every surface that's greater than 2 blocks tall. I should say that's 3 blocks, since 3 blocks or higher, because they cannot spawn in 2.5. Yeah, look at this. I've only used this for 2 days now, and it's at almost 9 stacks of ender pearls. Of course, it's 9 ender pearl stacks, which is a quarter of the size of regular stacks in Minecraft. I've thought about it. I don't know if I will, because then it wouldn't feel proper, but I've considered when we hit 1.20.5 or whatever version, I've thought about using the game rule that increases the stack size. I want to say it's 99. You can go up to 99 or 100. And part of the reason for that is, way back in InDev, long time ago in the history of UMP, items used to stack up to 99. And also 100 for 1 or 2 versions. Yeah, this is way back in survival test and in dev. And then eventually Notch brought it out to 64. Only visual changes? What do you mean visual changes, if you're talking about world stuff? I'll take this, thank you. The resource pack does indeed change visuals and audio. Otherwise, I use the 325 saving mod. I also poofed back home after my Farlands journey because I didn't want to walk back. Maybe I should have, though. In beta 1.8, walked all the way back from the Farlands. That would have ensured everything was all updated. Oh well. That's all history now. Come on, 200, 230. 230 more XP. Ish. 235. Jumped off the Farlands cliff. What are you talking about? I went to the Nether Farlands, not the overworld. I wasn't gonna die to return home. I could have, but I didn't. I left my stuff in a chest at the very start, because after I set up my outpost within the Farlands, I had to walk back to the start of it because of how the duplicated spawn chunks worked. Of course, it's the Nether. There are plenty of easy ways to die. Come on, Enderman. Do your stuff. There you go. Oh, there's one. Come on, buddy. Get mad at me. That's right. Man, it's so nice. I don't have to put any of these ender pearls away. This is taking longer than I thought, though. They were doing good at the beginning, and now they're being slow with the spawning. So I have the crafting table, I have the cobblestone, ender chest, ice for any gas that's going to blow up my pathway while I'm working on it. Here's what I could do while I wait for more endermen to spawn, is take all of the ice, or take all the pearls, and move them over. Because I think it's this one. Nope, it's not that one. It's this one. Nope. Here it is. This is the chest. That's the incomplete one. Because if I move everything out of my dedicated area, put them in standard storage, that means that the chest, that big chest storage there, can fill up naturally. It'll have even more space. Ah, we're making progress. 1476. Oi. Thankfully, I really only need XP to repair stuff. I only need XP to repair stuff, and I'm not stockpiling on levels. $15.36. Last Enderman? Hooray! We can leave now. Time to go. So, I think I just have to put away the sword and then we can go. Making sure that there's nothing else in my inventory. Nope, we're all set. Cool. Let's go place some cobblestone slabs. Hooray. Another good part about filling up the durability now is it means I won't have to fill it up so much later. Unless I bring it really low after a lot of digging or something. The texture looked like it's going backward for me. It's slowly moving forward, which is funny because of the speed we're going. But I know for you guys it just looks like it's flickering. Alright, poop. Alright, so this time I know where I'm gonna respawn. Oop. When that exhaustion goes up, up, boop, there it goes. For as much as I'm gonna miss Optifine, Optifine is more of a convenience thing. I gotta say, no longer using apple skin will make me rather sad. Because seeing my saturation and exhaustion levels are quite nice. Alright. If you're working on 3D, what in particular are you trying to make? There we go. In fact, this is even closer to where I want to be. See if I can find the staircase. So with Optifine and Apple Skin, I'm going to be using 1.13 pre-release 1 next time. Neither mod is supported for that version. This is not the staircase. How about I stick to the tunnel until I find where the staircase is again? Because it's somewhere around here. But I can't remember exactly. I haven't spent enough time on this side of World Origin. Should say of Spawn. Since World Origin is right here. This is a staircase, but this is not the staircase I was looking for. Man, I remember building this. That was so long ago. And then I remember adding the super wide top up here, making it unnecessarily extra. And I never finished placing down cobblestone. What? I never finished the sideline here. Well, good job, me of the past. Because look, me of the future has cobblestone. Alright, make sure that's my silk touch pickaxe. And I also like the staircase where I have just the few blocks of cobblestone that lead up to it. Oop, well, let me bring this over safely. Maybe I should do the same thing with the rest of this. Make sure that all the other sides have stairways going up to the cobblestone. Because I don't think I do. Yeah, definitely not on this side. So if I just stick 2 cobblestone at the very end, that's substantial enough. Yeah, let me fill all this in. And then the reason why I have the crafting table is because we're going to make slabs out of this. We're going to turn the cobblestone into cobblestone slabs. And from there, that will start minimizing the spawning area. Like I said, I just need to do a little bit of testing first. Alright, so see that? See that pigman? That's what I don't want. There we go. We'll start out with 9 stacks. Whoop. Yep, this will provide enough space. I'll leave some of this in here, especially since I'm going to be moving. Alright, so here's the question. If I were to have slabs that go across here, all the way, and if I was in a boat, do I take suffocation damage? This does not look safe. Is that a no? No suffocation damage? I can casually slide through cobblestone slabs. Is it because this doesn't count as a full block? It's a solid block, but not a full block. I gotta say, this is not going to be the most comfortable viewing experience, but the reason why I want slabs here is because pigmen cannot spawn in a one block tall area, and they can't spawn on bedrock, so this is the only way to guarantee that they do not spawn up through here. The only problem is, I'm not going to have any way to tell when I reach. There's not going to be any way to tell when I reach any of the outcroppings like this. I'd have to go based exclusively upon coordinates. Well, I guess that's got to save me signs. But yeah, let's get this going. I was concerned that I was going to take suffocation damage and would need to figure out something else. But this way, I won't have to deal with ghasts or pigment spawning, because there will be no space since they can't spawn on slabs. Alright, well, let's see how long this takes. We'll see how far we get for today. Since, depending on how much I do this weekend, in terms of upgrading the world, I might just finish this on my own time. Don't know how much cobblestone I'll need, especially since this is 4 blocks wide. In fact, do I even need to put cobblestone on the edges? I could let stuff spawn there, but because this is all slabs, it won't be able to enter. That's going to save me half as much. Let me spend my soak tut, or my fortune durability on this. I guess I'm not going to bother with anything spawning on the edges. But ideally, all of the cobblestone on the edges should have been replaced with slabs to begin with. But I didn't think about that. And I don't feel like digging up all the cobblestone and replacing with slabs. Let me make sure there's nothing else I dug up that got left behind, and I don't think so. Oops. Uh-oh. Aw, man, this is a terrible spot to misplace. Come on, I need that. Thank you. Oop, I'm not gonna have a way to enter. Let me do what I've been doing. Oh, hold on. Let me do what I've been doing. Place the boat to get in. Oh, maybe I should do this. If I just stand in the middle, I'll have to slide left and right a little bit. Alright, OBS says about 22 minutes left. So we shall see how this goes. I feel like I'm gonna need some sort of epilepsy warning for whenever I take the track, go across the ice highway. You know, maybe I should switch to Soak Touch in the event that I accidentally break into that. Alright, I'll leave these last 2 blocks open. The possibility of something spawning on here is really low. So I'll enclose all of this cobblestone, except that's not going to work for here. Nah, I'll just get rid of the slabs. I only need the 2x2 area. Alright, flashing warning for anyone who could have problems, because we're going to test this real fast. See how exactly it looks going full speed. Boop. I can somehow kind of see what's going on outside. Huh, I wasn't expecting that. Because the amount of times, or the amount of visibility I have outside, and I think there's a full block there. I think I misplaced. Did I? Hold on, I ran into something. Oops. Let me just row on out of here. Something doesn't look right. Something's missing. Let me just slide back in where I belong. Huh. Yeah, so something with that block there, it kind of wants to push me through, and I want to know why. What's special? Oh, nope, boat, get back here. Yeah, I don't know. There's no pattern difference. I don't know why it allows me to make an attempt to slide out through there. Block game's buggy because can you stop moving? Block game is buggy with the amount of people who've worked on it. Different people do things differently, and that boat really doesn't want to get caught. Yeah, there you go, one hit wonder. Now I need that back, please. This is probably gonna be a big pain trying to work on it, but I know once it's done, I could just zoom on through, and then we'll be fine. But yeah, since I already spent a bunch of slabs, let me steal those. Alright, so this side's done. Let's get going. Now that I have an idea for how it's going to look. And somehow there's more visibility than what I thought. I guess because you spend most of your time peering through the block you're currently in, and you only see the tile in front of you, which means as soon as you as soon as you reach the next block, that one you're in disappears. And so, since there's nothing on the edges, you're not looking at the side textures. Howdy, welcome to the stream. Are y'all familiar with each other? Because if so, I do not. I hear clover and I think the plant. Oh, there's my water park. Have y'all ever seen a big old water park in the nether made out of dirt? Well, here's your time to do so. The only problem is every once in a while a ghast spawns in there. You got scared. No need to panic. It's just words. Words can't hurt you. Insert argument about words here. Can certain pixels on a screen cause any difference to your life? Insert what we were talking about recently about doing online stuff full time. What do we got? Hour 44, so that means about 15 minutes. There's indeed nether water. I built the water park right before the water blocks got deleted in 1.8. I think it's 1.8. Oh yeah, same thing with the nether portals. I placed all those down as well before I lost access to the item. So I figured, well, I might as well add all these nether portals for decoration. And then I ended up not really having enough for what I wanted. So I got I got all the portals placed down, but I still had some areas. For example, I only put two walls that have nether portals. There's supposed to be 4, except I didn't have enough. So yeah, I'm pretty sure those only ever came from test build 3. There might have been a way to acquire nether portals by some other mean, but I don't think so. Since pick block never worked with nether portals. At least I don't think so. And the ability to duplicate a stack of an item by using middle click on it in creative was added later. After my time spent in 11W49A. Oop, I saw Pigman, but he went poof. You know what? I realized all this cobblestone here, all this cobblestone is going to protect the ice. Which means hopefully in the event that even if ghasts do spawn in the future, I won't need to worry about them. You could spawn completed portals with F4 in Alpha 1.2.2, the first upload, because it was re-uploaded and I removed that. I'm pretty sure it was F4 because screenshots were added in Alpha 1.2 with F2. To this day, I don't know if F4 ever had a purpose on its own, but I know there is the F3 plus F4 menu. I don't like that. If I want to switch to spectator, between spectator and creative, I'd rather just press F3 and N. Instead of pressing F3 and F4 and F4 and F4 until I get to the one I need. Hi buddy, see you later. Theorized to be possible in 1.7. Ah, come on buddy. Yeah. Ow. See, what was I just talking about? Yeah. Oop. Yeah. I'm so glad that when the gas disappears, the fireball does as well. Because it would be a big hassle if the fireball stuck around after the ghast was defeated. Oops. Hold up, let's open this up. Yeah, what was I just saying about ghasts spawning in my water park? It's because it's all dirt there. Alright, time for another visual warning as I go through, since it'll be faster, except I see that pigman there. And I think he might be stuck. We're gonna see if we can pass the pigman, because I don't know. There we go. Boop. Alright, let me grab more cobblestone. And let's do some crafting. One, two, and 3. I'll probably leave that full stack in there. That one's not gonna add up. Oh, plus I need the space. Oh wait, hold on, I need twice the space. Because first I need to break both of these, and then I need the boat. There we go. Alright, away we go. We've now passed spawn, and so we'll see how long it takes for us to get to the spawn chunks, even if we can get to there within the next 11 minutes. I have my doubts though. I don't think I placed slabs fast enough. We have 11 minutes to travel about 800 blocks. I don't know what the maximum crouch speed is. I'm also crouching going diagonal. You know, the change that people were mad about recently. That was one of the affected changes when they fixed the movement to normalize correctly. I'm going through these stacks rather fast, so I'd like to hope that means that I can get there quickly. Because it means I'm traveling 32 blocks, 2 whole chunks, within a reasonable amount of time. I keep drifting over, but I guess that's kind of useful because I need to find the balance for where I don't have to move the mouse. Because then I only have to focus on timing my clicks to make sure that it lines up correctly. I don't even know if they could make it a game rule. I feel like having normalized movement vectors is something that you can't really toggle in game. That sounds like a very foundational thing. And oh boy, I stop moving and I see all the screen warp because of how much I'm staring at the same movement. Oh, let's keep moving. Oopsies. Ah, what a waste, because now I have to break that, spend the time to put it back. Oops. I'm already at 38 pieces of bacon. Oh man, I'm getting low. Oop. Oh, hi. For a second I was concerned that he was coming after me. I didn't know why he would be mad though. I really don't have anything to worry about with pigmen though. I don't really care about phantoms on here because of how frequently I sleep. I feel like they're going to be mostly a non-issue on here, unless I'm out on some extensive journey in the nether or end and I come home, it's nighttime, and it's one of the nights where phantoms can spawn. And I don't have to worry at all about collecting their membrane to repair the elytra, since now that I have mending on it, oopsies, I don't expect to need it. I'm sure you heard a ghast. I heard it too. In fact, my sounds are still quiet. Thanks for reminding me. The thing is, there's still so much open nether down below that it's unlikely ghasts will spawn up here. But it's not that big of a problem. There's so much more available spawning space down below for ghasts that the chances of it spawning up here is low. Even though I've seen 10 or 15 of them by now here on the surface while working on the pathway. But thankfully, once this bridge is over, it's not going to be a problem anymore. I say bridge, this isn't really a bridge. This is a tunnel. I'm turning it into a tunnel. Like the secret tunnel. Oopsies. Pretty sure I've referenced secret tunnels before, even though I've not watched Avatar in its entirety. I am unlikely to ever do so. There's a lot of other stuff on my to-watch list. And how far are we? 589. We have another 300 blocks. 300 blocks until we reach the spawn chunks, which means I don't even know if we're gonna make it there. One thing I'm gonna be sad about with 1.13 is I won't have access to MC Edit anymore. Amulet makes me sad, and I don't remember how much progress MC Edit 2 made. Yeah, the last version of MC Edit officially supported 1.12.2, even though it only had the block IDs for up to 1.11, but because the format was still the same in 1.12, there's not going to be any problems. You'll just get some spaces that say future block. MC Edit hasn't been worked on for a long time. MC Edit 1 lasted to 1.11, and there was a work in progress MC Edit 2, but I don't know how far that made. Amulet was supposed to be a replacement for it, but it has half the features, and I don't think it supported entities. MC Edit, when MC Edit 1 ended, for in version 1.5.6.0, it was such a great tool, and it brings me great joy to use to this day. But alas, this is the last version it supported. I wouldn't be surprised if 2 died because of 1.13 as well. As an update, 1.13 is good. As a version, I'm sad for the lack of community support it received. I don't know if there are any other... Oops, I need more. I don't know if there are any other 3D world editors like this that are still around, that are feature complete. I don't think I need that much. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I have 6 slots. Alright, I guess I will take the last 3. That's not entirely true. Here, how about I keep the shulker box on me, and then for the ender chest, I'll put some of this away. Alright, there we go. So that's this way. I only need to access the shulker box. Oopsies. Minecraft, pretty much every major update since 1.13 has added more to the format. 1.13 is kind of like Anvil Plus, and then every major update since then has made more changes. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18... I think 19 as well. I don't remember if anything changed in 1.20 or 21. One 1.13 in my head, I keep separate of 1.14 because of the villager and texture changes. There is a high degree of separation in there. And then 1.15 is like 1.14 and a half, because we didn't get another major update until 1.16 if talking about features. We're also getting very close to the end here, and thankfully here's where the spawn chunks are. I don't think I'm gonna make it though. Alright, and oink. It's hard for me to forget about Joppa textures because of how much I see them around other people using them, because, well, they're the default textures. But I think to myself, that's not what Minecraft looks like to me. And I'm waiting around for 1.13 to not be considered modern. It may take a while. Yeah, I currently see modern as 1.18. And then time will pass, and 1.18 will be something different, as we have another defining update after 1.18. Ah, that was a double mistake. One of the reasons for 1.14 to also be considered a big change is because the only console edition to receive 1.14 content was PS4 because Sony holding on to their stuff. And they said, we're not going to let Bedrock happen. Eventually, they gave in. And so, Bedrock Edition came to PlayStation 4. Yeah, it was the other way around for Xbox One. It's because they didn't allow 1.13 content on the Xbox One because Microsoft said, go straight to Bedrock if you want 1.13, which means Xbox One is still on 1.12, whereas Xbox 360 was 1.13. Sad times, sad times. There are small scale classic textures for Bedrock, just not nearly as much of a support for it. Because most of the people who play on Bedrock don't prefer, most of the people who don't play on Bedrock prefer the old Java textures. Because if you prefer the old Java textures, chances are you still have access to Java Edition. And I was really hoping to finish this pathway by the time the stream ends. But I think we're just going to keep going a little bit more all the way to the end here because I don't want to leave this incomplete. We're going a little bit longer today, which is fine because it's the last time we'll see 1.12.2. But I am absolutely not going to make it the 7,000 more blocks, or the 6,500 more blocks I have to travel to make it to the end of this. I'll probably place down the slabs on my own time and then upgrade to 1.13. But we'll see. I gotta get the world ready before Monday, and so once this stream is over, I have all the way until Monday's stream to update the resource pack and the world without losing out on anything. Because I don't know how bad it's gonna be if I just press the optimize button. I'm kind of surprised there's no built-in controller support for Java, because they already have tab and the full button accessibility features. I don't know why they don't have controller support. But there are a couple of mods out there for modern Minecraft. Otherwise, I used a program called Joy to Key years ago to use controllers with Java. It was alright, but then I went and got a desktop and said, I don't want to use controllers anymore. Alright, Colin, can we finish the cobble? Yeah, soon. So yeah, if y'all have any final thoughts, start saying them now. And I should have enough cobblestone to make it to the end. Because this will be the end of the stream, and I'll try to place down more cobblestone on my own time. And make sure the world is all nice and set. Because, oh boy, we got a big update. 1.13 is going to be requiring the most amount of work to upgrade the world. Even more than just bringing all the previous worlds. Oop. Yep, this is all it for today. We'll be back again 1.13, either pre-1 or pre-2, depending on if pre-1 had any problems, on Monday. So hopefully this is going to be a lot more completed so I don't have to deal with guests. Yep, that's all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.